doobie. Options. Nope. Come on. My controller is broken. You got the you got something? I'm in the party, but can you invite me to your Listen to that noise. That's my TV, and I can't turn it down because my controller is broken. Oh, well, it's not working. Shh. You're streaming. Shh. Be quiet. Shh. There you go. You're supposed to Are you? Yes, I am. Wrong one. Come on, gotta turn down this TV. Come on. Come on. No. It's broken. Ah. See, that's noisy. Not happy with that. Come on, Admiral. Come on now. Hooray! Oh, that's a whole weird looking thing. What's that all about?
Oh, gee.
Do you have Gauntlet?
Do I have what?
Gauntlet.
What's that?
The game Gauntlet.
No. Alright, here we go. We're starting. Hello and welcome, guys. My name's Carter, the 90s kid. And today we're going to be playing LA Noir. I've played this game before.
Come on. Give me something.
And, I'm excited to play it again.
Quick.
Let's just go. Okay. Alright, I'm kind of darker than usual. I do apologize.
A city on the verge of greatness.
Well, the graphics haven't really changed since the 360.
But on the other street, car, a symbol of freedom
OMG.
in my town. For every man can own his own home, never in debris, not be overlooked by his neighbors.
Oh, try and turn down your TV a little.
The city where a
Yeah,
man's
I wish I
home is his
could.
castle. Quarter acre of the dream made possible
Turn
by
it down. Skip. Any buttons. I got
the
nothing.
city of opportunists. The city of dreams,
Sorry.
where Hollywood can shape the thoughts and desires of the tired mind. The city of pioneers.
It's gotta be a way. Come on, TV.
You don't have a volume button?
The city of dreamers.
They did such a good job with facial expressions on here. That's why it's hard to tell when someone's lying on this one.
A city of undercurrents.
It's all about the
But not
facial
everything is as it
expressions.
seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world.
I'm angry.
A city that has no boundaries. That will stretch as far as the eye can see.
Come on. Down. Sorry. I got nothing.
How come you don't have a volume button? I don't understand.
In the
No,
Marine
I
Corps,
do,
you
but it's
deal with
just
the chain of
not
command.
working.
Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective at ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Oh.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine himself.
Turn on sirens, turn on sirens.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You my backup?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
Hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta here.
places to be.
Happy hunting.
OMG.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
Probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
Right through the reverse camera. Okay.
Aha. I have a plan.
Music will fade down to indicate that I didn't finish reading that.
Look at this junk.
So what next?
Have a good look around. It could be anywhere. It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Put everything through that
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
Shrink says the mind is the final frontier.
Jesus.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doc. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my
Yeah, we
work.
can hear you.
The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience.
Is your name Courtney or is it Sheldon?
That's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Sorry?
No, I'm talking about the
and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances.
the game.
Forces the mind to close
The guy
down.
said his name was
treat
Courtney
itself.
Sheldon.
We try to find ways to unlock the mind again.
He's like, is it Courtney or is it
Combination of
Sheldon?
therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis.
Awesome.
I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon. And your penance, with a friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time. With what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney.
His name's Courtney.
Remember that. Every physician has patients that
That's
he
funny.
cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
He's like, his name's Sheldon. Courtney Sheldon. I'm like, which one is it? Like, your name's Courtney? Your name's Courtney? No, the thing is, I don't think I collected all the newspapers the first time I played this. I'm gonna try and find all the newspapers if I can.
Seems irrelevant.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
Yes, I'm going to fall and break something.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up. What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
Further investigate the object.
Two rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Interesting. Investigation music stops
We
when
should
all
follow
clues
up
have
on
been
this now,
discovered.
before the perp tries to leave town.
Okay.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a
Played
commendation.
LA Noir
Show some
before?
initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long
Played
shot,
LA
Cole.
It's
LA
pretty
Noir.
fancy
Yeah, I
gun.
have.
Good game.
I
You know a
just
local
have
gun
only
store?
played it all the
Sure.
way through once.
There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
On 360, the game would sometimes stop, and then I have to restart the game back up again. It's just, I don't know. On 360, it was 3 separate discs.
Are Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks than help old ladies across the road?
What'd you say?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Press R2 to swipe right. Oh, I can turn the pages. Haha. That's pretty cool. We're gonna go to the gun store. Set destination as. I'm in the middle of America. Woo. It must have been hard to drive back here in the 1940s when there was only 2 lights, red and green. Like, you're like, oh crap, I have to stop. You would have to drive slow enough to where you can, like, you know, accommodate the fact that the light might turn green or red at any moment. Try not to crash into anything that counts against me. Try not to crash into anything. Oh yeah. Gun store, 10:28 p.m.
Officers
First investigation.
Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Pat.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Oh,
Or is it not?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Model 27 with pearl grips. Okay. Whoops. Model 27 with pearl grips. Right here.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Oh, yeah. That's sarcasm.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
For a penny and for a pound, huh? Don't hit me. Let's keep my car clean.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse. Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Have you ever played LA Noire? Oh, you have? Did you like it?
Yeah, good. Yeah, I really liked it.
Yeah, I liked it. It's different than most Rockstar games, you know, where it's just all blow everything up and run everybody over. Like, do the nearest driver. Out of the way, out of the way. Oh my god, out of the way. I'm in the way. I get it. Apartment's right here anyway. But this one's actually about investigation and the hard stuff of police work. No, we're not investigating anything because there's no music, so.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Yellow.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn.
Hello.
Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
That was a very bad move, Schroeder.
Wow.
You ready, Tuffy?
Oh yeah. I'm such a brawler.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Investigation museum plays when you enter a crime scene or a location of interest. Okay, search locations thoroughly. Turn pages.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247.
Officer Crow, 447. See, this game is really long. Like, it is a really long game. Like, there's no way of finishing it within, like, a couple hours. Unless I don't care about any of the questions.
Oh, not different.
Like, you have, especially if you want to get everything right, you have to go around and look for evidence. Unless you already know the answer to the questions.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private.
Streaming or what?
Some people don't seem
Yeah,
to
I am
want to get on
streaming.
this
I've been
bus.
streaming for the next 30
He didn't
minutes.
ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill. Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
It's just like, why are you yelling at me already? This bus is for men who want to fight. Like, yeah, well, that's why I'm here. I'm good.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identifying code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Suspects armed and dangerous. Let's go.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Shotguns in the trunk. Shotgun marked on the map.
Weapons on the ground, now!
We got weapons on the ground now. I got a shotgun.
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to...
copper.
What?
Are you sharing the game?
What does that mean?
Aren't you sharing?
I don't know what that means. Trying to run, the run button is kind of stupid.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Yeah, get shit
That's
play
it?
going.
We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all
What?
clear.
Share play.
I'm not sure
Lieutenant
playing
Hopkins says
anything.
anytime you reach for the shotgun, you're either
streaming.
going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there.
Can't see. How do I see
Glad
what
you had my
you're
back.
I
streaming?
sent you a
Ben couldn't
link.
ask for a better partner.
You know what?
You asked me to send you a link. Did you forget?
Ah.
Karma Zane. Zane, welcome back. How you doing?
This is like
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a
taking
lifetime.
me to like a website.
I have to grasp it.
Yeah,
You have
it's
to
YouTube,
survive
dude.
it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future.
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
That's weird.
They
Okay.
talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
So he had an issue. I don't know what his issue was. He had like issues. Warrants outside.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car. Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD!
You screw yourselves.
Why, you!
Run towards obstacles to scale it. Okay.
He's hiding in the alley!
Stop! LAPD!
Bowers! Hold it right there!
Shoot!
I won't tell you again, Wendell. Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire! Don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now!
Right now!
Give it up, Wendell!
Stay the hell away from me!
Ouch! That hurt.
You've got to be kidding!
You fucking asked for it.
Would I ever be a cop? No. The answer to that is no, absolutely not. But I wouldn't mind doing it. I wouldn't mind doing it here.
I've done my time.
No, we are on parole.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Run towards gap to jump. It's just run toward everything to do everything. That's pretty much all I'm doing.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to
I know
go!
what to do. I'm not falling for that. I knew it.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Wah. Wah. Why?
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's
Nobody
feeling
likes cops in
lonely.
LA.
He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it
With
up
a
to
good
him in
reason.
10 years' time.
You live in LA?
Watch your head.
Yeah, I live in LA.
This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
No, it's just regular exercise in high school. PE, they called it.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor.
Dude, I'm pretty toasted, just letting you know.
Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1.
I'm so late.
Candidate Kelso.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Can I have a hug? Zane wants a hug. Apparently. I'm sure Hitman wouldn't mind giving hugs. I'm a little too far for that. Yes, yes, you.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as a shining new star in the squad. The case that you solved that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
I am. Like, I'll take one if it's...
Oh, see, he'll take one. He'll take a hug. See?
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Stand
Hey,
further
Cole.
back and move it.
You got here quick.
My beat crosses
You
7th
teddy
Street.
bear.
Okay.
I'm a
You're
gummy
first
bear.
reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd
I'm
on.
a gummy bear.
You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Let's check the body.
Broad daylight. Crowded street. I've seen everything.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Tired, huh? Alright, apartment. Oh, bro.
Yep.
Meow. Layaway voucher.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
So layaway, what is a layaway? Does that mean borrowed? A layaway ticket? If merchandise is not fully paid for and collected on or before whatever 1947, it will be returned to stock unless special arrangements are made. So is this a pawn shop? No, it's a jewelry store. Or a bank. Oh, it's a bank. Well, I didn't even know they did that. Okay. So somebody needs to return merchandise to the bank. He's the Joker.
Oh, God.
Go over some. Nope.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Anything over here? Anything over here? No, nothing on his hands here. Nothing in his mouth, nothing in his head. Did he have anything? We already checked his pockets, so let's check other places. Clues provide new leads and evidence for interviews. Alright, I searched thoroughly for just clues. Okay, alright, fine. Searching for clues. There doesn't seem to be anything here, though. You would think there'd be a shell. Yeah, that's what we're gonna say. Check the
Shell casings.
No.
These look like 32s.
32s? Did he say 42s or 32s? Alright, got the shelling. Step over the body. Ooh. Alright, let's go in and I don't want to investigate the area yet. Let's see, there may be something else. Maybe something on that. What just happened? Uh-oh. Oh no. Alright, hold on a second. Battery is running low on PC. Give me a second. I'm plugging in my computer. I didn't realize it wasn't plugged in, sorry. I apologize. It should pop up, it should back up in a minute. Dang it, I didn't know my computer wasn't plugged in. Alright, let's do it again. It should pop back up in a minute, come on. If I was a cop, I would protect you. Well, that's nice. Zane has always had some lovely things to say. Alright, this thing is being stupid. Alright, deactivate. Activate. Oh, come on, stupid thing. There we go. Alright. Sorry about that. It was... my computer turned off for a minute.
No need to be sorry. Don't be sorry.
I am sorry.
Just don't do it again.
Yes, Zane has been knowing to be a gentleman.
Oh no.
Zane is a gentleman, yes. Other than Hitman. Hitman is not a gentleman. No, I'm kidding. I don't know if he is. check the trash can. Ooh.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138.
Browning.
Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Should we go now?
This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement.
Better take a statement.
Don't you people have anything better to do?
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run into the shoe store.
Okay, we still need to talk to him.
Excuse me, officer?
What? Yes.
Clear this area immediately.
Clear it. I'm in your face.
All these cops, it's got to be something big, right?
Hurrah! Hooray! Hurrah!
What? What? It said talk to. Now who am I talking to? Who am I talking to now? Somebody said, excuse me, officer. Talk, talk, talk.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. And if you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
Okay. Let's try and do our first interrogation.
Cool. Yep.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting.
I'm here about the shooting.
Did you know the victim?
Oh God, that's
He was my boss. Mr. Gage.
My boss.
Mr. Gage's first name.
God.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta.
Galleta.
Clovis. Galleta.
Wow, that was fucking
Alright.
amazing.
Let's see. Review evidence. What? Can we review evidence? Questions are listed on the right. Review evidence. Alright, so we got shooting. Fatal sidewalk shooting. Receipt for pearl earrings made out to the bank. 32 shell caliber casing. 1922. It says caliber though. Aren't calibers usually your guy moved the body. I thought you weren't supposed to touch any evidence at the crime scene. No, you're not. You're not. Really. You're not supposed to. But he was kind of, you know, I think that could also get you fired if somebody catches you doing that. But this is the 1940s, so who knows what the rules were. Anybody can be a crime solver in the 1940s.
Why are you just staring at me
I'm
like
not
that?
staring you.
I've done
I'm
nothing
staring at
wrong.
this book. Lady. FN Browning model 19. Handgun serial number. Maybe. Oh, a Browning. It's called a handgun. Okay. Alright, and the receipt for bank. Okay. Wait a minute.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened?
Alright, let's go.
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
Have you played
And?
Heavy Rain?
Hold on a
We
second.
came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Why do you look like that? If you think the witness is lying, you have proof. Choose accused witness. Press triangle to accuse the witness. Accuse her of what?
Accuse her of being a biatch.
She said she saw him fall. I believe her. Why would she be lying? He's had also one male victim. So far, I think she's telling the truth. Good cop. Play good cop.
And you don't know who shot Gage
Question
or
incorrect.
No, officer.
Oh man, I already got it wrong. Restart.
Oh man.
Quit. I want to try and get all the questions right, so...
Alright, good luck with that. It's a trophy if you do it.
It's not easy. I know that.
Wow.
There used to be a way where if I've had these points where I could use it to where I didn't see what other people chose before I'd make my decision. But that's alright.
Have you played Heavy Rain?
No, I have not played that. No.
Do you know the game?
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Nice.
Broad daylight.
Let's do this again.
Crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Let's get the evidence.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Body parts. There's nothing in this one, right? Yeah, okay. I don't need anything else.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
You know, it's interesting, the partner will also walk towards evidence as well. That helps a lot. She could be innocent, but sometimes it could be the person you least expect. I think it has something to do with her, because maybe the reason he got angry was, I mean, like, this is a receipt for some jewelry. So he was planning on giving it to somebody.
I need to run it by a gun store.
And it may have been giving it to her, or maybe he saw her do something.
It's a big story.
That's my guess.
This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement.
Gotta be predictable. 1940s.
All right, yes.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw.
Cutscene? No, I was hoping we could cut the
store.
cutscene. This is a public place. Surely someone saw the gunman run away. I'm sure somebody saw something.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps.
It's just, this is kind of like
the
tutorial of the game. So
verbally, of course.
Nobody saw him.
Don't accuse her of anything without proof.
I mean, if it's a large crowd and somebody shoots somebody,
sure she's
you won't be able to
up,
really see
try
who
the
the
general
shooter is
approach.
unless you see something
See what you
shiny.
can coax out of her.
Alright, so let's try it again. Let's try an accused. Maybe she knows more than what she's leading her.
All right,
because that
yes,
face, you also got to pay attention to the face. The face gave me like this kind of like feeling to where she was lying,
Officer
but I
Phelps.
just couldn't.
Yes, I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
Like, whenever
It was my boss.
I mean, I feel like she does.
Mr. Gage.
She
Mr. Gage's
is sad.
first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Alright, so let's try and pay attention to the face this time. So it's not only evidence. If we're gonna accuse somebody, we need to have evidence. We don't have evidence that she did something, so we could do bad cop instead of straight up accuse her of doing something.
Like, did you do it? It's like, woo. She made a retarded.
Do you think you could tell me exactly
She
what
may
happened?
just not be telling me a lot of
I
information.
look around the shops at lunch.
So let's listen.
I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front.
See that face.
I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Yeah, she does seem to be lying. She, like, the way her eyes, like, she's just like, but I think I... Okay, so she may be lying.
Yeah, but she might actually be like a little bit retarded as well. You know?
Well, yeah,
Maybe
that
she's
too,
gonna
but
turn
like,
annoying.
but the way she was telling me her statement and the way her eyes moved, it could be like she's not telling. I can't accuse her of anything because I don't have any evidence against her, but I can do bad cop. What?
Having a hard time believing that, young
Wrong
lady.
question?
You want to be taken to a police cell?
It says question incorrect. Why?
Hardly
You cannot be serious. How is that? So I have to accuse her even though I don't have any evidence against her? This doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't have any evidence that she did something. She is lying about something, but I don't think accusing her...
Just call her a slut. Just say,
I'm
you're
not,
a slut.
no.
That's it. No.
I just don't understand why I have to straight up accuse her. But apparently that's the correct answer, because I chose both good cop and bad cop.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
I don't know what the evidence would be, but I guess
Broad
I'll pick
daylight.
one.
Crowded street. I've seen everything.
Alright, let's do this once more. See, this is the thing about this game. It's like you gotta... I want to try and get it perfect on the questions.
See Galetta.
Because you get like a little trophy. I'm not usually a trophy hunter, but with this game I never got the questions all right.
I've got platinum. NOIRE.
You have platinum?
I think I'm gonna check it.
I don't think I can get platinum on this, but
like
the thing is that what I'm trying to do is I'm going to try and not check the other pocket. This other pocket didn't have anything. I checked it already before. And plus, when the music stops, it tells me that I didn't miss anything. That I got all the evidence I needed.
FN
So
Browning.
like, get ready, you'll hear
Serial
it.
number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
That noise right there.
Yes, it's a dead person.
This guy
The
in the crowd
noise
thinks he
that
saw something,
when
Cole.
you find all the
better take a
evidence,
statement.
that tells you that you don't need to look around anymore.
Don't you people have anything better to do?
If it doesn't make that noise, that means you haven't found all the evidence. And I've done that before because the
Sir, I'm
evidence was
Officer
really
Phelps.
too hard to
What
find.
exactly did
I don't
you
know
see?
what else I was supposed to
I
look
heard
for.
the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run into the shoe store.
I don't know what the evidence is. Like, what is it? The matches? The beer bottles? What? It's like, we don't do forensics yet, so... 1940s, there was no forensics.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. If you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that
See,
shit.
like, the thing is,
Be
I
sure
would
she's
like to
straight
know
up.
exactly
general
what I'm
approach.
going to say
See
before
what you
I
can coax
accuse
out of her.
somebody. That would have been nice, instead of just go straight up accuse and just, like, say, I don't know what I'm going to say. Like, what am I going to accuse her of doing?
Can I help?
But the answer is accuse, because we chose
I'm
the other
Officer
two.
Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting.
So stupid.
Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
What I could do is, like,
And you
what?
are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
What? What I could do is also, go on YouTube and look up all the correct answers, or Google, and just like, hey, I think the answer is before, so that way I don't have to keep restarting. Alright, shooting, layaway voucher.
There we go.
Alright, so, what is that? What's the picture of?
Wait!
I am the
That
expert.
isn't everything!
What?
You haven't got...
100%.
Oh, I'll look at that later, because I'm streaming.
Platinum.
Alright, so let's go. Let's do this. Let's...
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look
Did
around
they
the
check
shops
for
at
gun
lunch.
prints? In the 1940s? I don't think so.
I was in a store
I don't think there was any
when
forensics.
Mr. Gage, my boss, burst
See,
in
look at her
yelling
eyes.
that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front.
See, look at that. She looked to the side.
I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
If you think the witness is lying, you have proof. Choose accuse. To accuse the witness, you will need to present evidence.
Oh, sorry.
So, the answer is accuse.
You're lying, Miss Galetta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Alright, now we got the layaway voucher.
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galetta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying. And tell me what happened at the jewelry
Wait,
store.
her name was her name on it?
I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing
See,
a
maybe
murder
I should have read it.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch.
I'm gonna look at the letter again.
Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Possible murder suspect. Do we need to question her about that?
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
It's funny how her facial expression changes. Square to act as a bad cop. Her facial expression change. I don't like that face.
So, yep. Is she lying or is she just retarded?
I mean, she told the truth about the gun being thrown in the bin. I want to look it up first. I don't want to do it again.
Make sure.
I feel like I should play bad cop on this because I feel like she's hiding something.
That's not a good word. I don't. Retarded is not a good word.
But she says she saw who did it. Was that the question? What was the question?
Who is retarded?
No, I'm trying to think what was the question? She was the question was did she see who shot the shooter? Let me look up the answer. I think it's bad.
She shot the sheriff, but she did not kill the
I
deputy.
think it's bad cop, but I don't want to choose that and get it wrong. So I'm saying I think it's bad cop right now. So everybody knows I would choose bad cop. But if it's not, I don't want to be like, oh.
How's it go?
Give me a second. Traffic patrol. Buyer reflection dangerous more. I think it's. Is it this one? OMG.
Why are you just staring at me like that?
Because I'm busy, lady.
I've done nothing wrong.
I'm busy.
Come on.
Alright, so let's see. So, give me a second, going down. Oh, okay, so it's the next one. Sorry, Zane, give me a minute. I'm looking up the questions so we don't have to do this over. I'm not pressing anything, put it on a notebook. This will be my first investigation, full investigation in this game. Alright, so let's see, what are the questions?
Don't take any crap.
Interviewing the witness. Oh, it's not showing me the questions though, okay. Let's see. All interview answers. Just okay. So, possible murder suspect.
Why are you just staring at me like that?
I'm doing something.
I've done nothing wrong.
Alright. Okay, so it's not really. Oh, this is not clear on what the heck the interrogation answers are. Be naughty? Be a naughty cop? I don't want to do that. I want to get this right. I just need to know what the answer is exactly. Doubt. It says doubt. Okay. Possible murder suspect is doubt. So, and it's not lie. Lie, I believe, is like accuse. Okay, so doubt would be bad cop.
You're making me angry, Miss Galetta. Is that what you want?
See,
Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews.
Yeah.
A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Okay, details of the shooting.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galetta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many. And they were so loud.
I didn't count the bullets. It sounded like there were so many and they were so loud. Now that looks convincing. I say good cop for that one. Good cop. Let me check. Make sure that's correct. Truth? Okay. Truth. Alright. Accused. Good cop. Good cop.
We need you to concentrate, Miss Galetta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang. And then another. And then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am.
An experience
very
with
brave.
rank and unlocks rewards.
We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my...
What?
Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Like, does that mean I can still get my jewelry? Alright, so intuition points. See, that's what I was talking about right there. These help me with, see, remove an answer, ask community, show all clues. This is like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Who wants to be a millionaire? Alright, is there any newspapers before I leave? I need to check and see, make sure. What the heck? Hello, shoes.
Optimistic, Cole.
Yeah, I was just checking these shoes out. Okay.
What time is it over there?
What time is it over here? 11:30.
In the morning? At night?
At night, yeah.
11:30 in the morning? 11:30 at night?
No.
Ah, time for a scotch, isn't it? Have a scotch. Do you have alcohol?
I don't drink alcohol. But there's doesn't seem to be a newspaper, so I think I'm good to go.
I'm sure I met you one time.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
7 days to die.
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Maintain the perimeter. Alright, let me just make sure. I want to check something real quick. Her name is... I want to see if her name is on here. Oh, her name is on here. C. Galetta. Okay, see that, but how come I didn't put that information in my notebook? That's what I don't understand. C. Galetta. So this was for her. This is her. Her name is on here. Payments made. Okay. But why does he have it in his pocket? I don't really understand that one. Alright, well her name is on it. Shoot. Well, I'll have to pay more attention next time. Alright, U-turn. Whoa! douchebag. What? Crime scene's contaminated. Why? What? 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 It said crime scene contaminated. How did I didn't contaminate nothing. Okay. Let's get this straight. I didn't contaminate nothing. I didn't. I simply drove my car getting ready for a U-turn. And this some douchebag hit me. Through your car. Ah! Hey. Pull your car over. Not that way. Douchebag, I can't believe they contaminated the crime scene with that crap. Hello. See, this train track right here is no longer. I mean, see, I'm trying to think. Right now they're putting train tracks everywhere now, like where I live. Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm trying to clip that thinking in here. Anytime now would be nice. There we go. Are you watching right now? Oh, okay,
Nope.
so somebody else is here.
I don't. It wouldn't let me.
Officer, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looked like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Ah, well, that was quick. Gun store owners are just so helpful. Hello. Oh, there we go.
Hello.
No, it's just, this thing wouldn't give me the notebook didn't pop up on. Hey, move it. Alright, now I can't remember if this guy makes a run for it or if he just sits still. Just like, oh, I didn't do it. Either way, it's our next interrogation coming up. If it doesn't make a run for it, at least.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Why'd you shoot people?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Go after him.
Son of a bitch!
After him.
Go, Cole, go!
He's trying to run. Stop.
Kalu, get back here!
Stop in the name of the law. Dang it. That's a freeze.
Stop or I will shoot!
UK, like in the United Kingdom, they don't have guns.
Yeah, I heard something about that.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Stop again. That's
The case that makes you and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths.
I'm such
The
a good
case that
cop.
other cops murmur about
I
whenever
can
you
chase down
walk
people
past.
and not shoot them.
The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting
Indeed
yesterday.
I did, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle.
Boyle?
I hear you're quite the
He's
climber,
Irish.
a man of
He's definitely
initiative.
Irish.
How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation.
Yes, I can.
Takes a certain animal cunning, lad.
Send me in, send me in.
Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes.
Do you reckon that dude looks
Yes,
a
sir.
bit like
I think I am.
Gosling?
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession.
Oh, confession.
If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance.
I gotta
Don't
get
fail
a
me.
confession. I gotta get a confession. I gotta get a confession. Alright, let's go. Let's do this.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Has been like, look at the uniform you're wearing. I know you're not meant for this. Alright. Argument with Gage.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Lies. You need to judge whatever. Careful, use your intuition to lead breakthroughs in interviews, interrogation. Accuse. I think it's accuse, obviously, because I got the gun and the gun has his name on it. So let's see. Lie. Right, lie. Accuse.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
I think I'm history. Aw, Zane. Zane. Store clerk testifies to Carlos shooting Everett Gage with a heated argument. After heated argument. That one right there. Okay. Is that correct? Suspect evidence. I want to make sure. Suspect positively identified. Okay. This one.
We know all about the argument. Miss Goleta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
Yes.
You're going to the gas chamber,
Ooh,
Edgar.
the gas chamber.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Possible religious motive.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Cullen?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
Really?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are we accusing again? We're accusing. I think we're accusing because she testified also. Confess. I'll confess, and I think Carmen. Oh, I read that already. Alright. Doubt? Oh, we don't have evidence, so it's doubt? See, I would have chose wrong. So it's doubt. Bad cop.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Wow.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boy.
Thank you, sir.
But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be
Promotion, promotion, promotion. I got promoted. Promoted. What am I? I'm promoted. What am I? Promoted. What am I? I'm promoted. I am promoted. That guy ran away. That makes him guilty by default. Not really. Depending on, like... Well, I mean, people run from cops because they can also be scared of them. And just because they run doesn't mean they're guilty. I mean, it just means that they don't want to get shot. It depends, but, you know, that's why I'm dealing with modern police work, so... Like, these days people run from the police. Back then, probably not, so maybe then you know, guilty when you run, I suppose.
It's funny, like, I've never lived in the States, I've never had to worry about that, but, you know, when I was a kid, you always run from the cops.
Well, I ran away from school staff, I suppose, not really cops.
I live for the cops. It's good to have the cops around. The cops keep me
Running
happy.
away from a crime you supposedly didn't commit, that's fishy. But that happens when people are innocent too, like if there's a mountain of evidence, but, you know, it's circumstantial, you know, it's, you know, it's somebody pinned it on you in a way to where you can't really do anything about it. I mean, that's happened to people. It sucks, and it's happened to people, and later on down the road we find out that these people are actually innocent. So that's, you know, that's the reason why some people run also. But 9 times out of 10, yeah, I would suppose, yeah, people run when they're guilty. But still, you gotta think about those odds where people are actually innocent and they just know that there's nothing they can do to prove that they're innocent. The actions you earn to promotion, prepare for reassignment. But, you know, that's why I like this game. It's so fun. With this game, you can't make a mistake in your conviction because all your convictions are correct. You can accuse people, but they would just fail if you don't have the evidence. The thing is, this is based on evidence. We don't have forensics yet, but we still have, like, physical evidence. So, like, but we found this bloody cloth in your apartment. Like, I have never seen it before. Oh. The driver's seat. I got my new suit. I'm banging.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
Yeah, what is his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid.
Freeway.
The bond issue won't be till
Which
December.
freeway is it?
It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner.
Is it the 405?
Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you.
If you're innocent,
I
there's
can spend a
absolutely
little
no
time
reason to run
basking
away.
in reflected glory.
I
Make
suppose,
a change from
yeah.
busting hookers and dope fiends. Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder.
Like golf.
Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order,
It's like,
Phelps.
if it's alright, it's an order, okay.
Shh, quiet, everybody. Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best.
Jeez.
Captain.
It's
Why
funny
you
how
war
back
heroes
then they
always
really
so
did care
modest?
about the military stuff.
I partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. You okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play.
Traffic
See what you can
drugs?
find
I
out.
can't remember what traffic
Come on,
is.
Phelps.
I think it's trafficking, like trafficking anything. Drugs, people. Outfits have been unlocked. Okay, so let's see what outfits we got. So, Golden Boy. Got the regular. There's one outfit I really like, but I don't know if I have it on this one. It's not really that one. We'll take that one for now. Yeah, I like this outfit. Okay, we're gonna stop here though.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
No.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
Alright, so, but yeah, you're right. If you're innocent, there's no reason to run, but it's just, I can understand why some people would if they're innocent. You know, you shouldn't run. It doesn't make it, like, okay to run when you're innocent. It just makes people think you're crazy. But, you know.
Depends on, who the cops
yeah,
are.
that's also, it depends
like
on who the cops are as well.
If you're a white cop and a black person, you're gonna get fined.
Oh yeah, that too. They tend to shoot first if you're running. That's another. It's like, oh, I don't feel like running. That's, you know. So, but yes.
You are a black person. Put your hands on the ground. I ain't got to. My hands are on the ground, motherfucker.
Like, my hand's on the ground. I don't see him. He's got a gun. No, I don't. That's my wallet.
Get rid of that extra weapon. That's my penis, dude.
Like, that's my wallet. That's my wallet. But yeah. So it's different situations everywhere you go. So I mean, who knows what kind of cops are in like third world countries? You know, like it's like places maybe even like Saudi Arabia or something like that. I don't know. Pakistan. Who knows what cops do over there? So you know, just depends where you are. But yeah, you shouldn't run from the cops because either way you're probably gonna be screwed if they see you. So just hide in the closet if you can.
Yeah, if you can get away with it, like if you got something to hide and you have to piss off, yeah, good luck to you. Get away with it.
Well, if you actually did do it, then you know, give up. But you know, I mean, if it's something that I don't really think is a big deal.
You got an ounce of marijuana in your pocket.
Oh, well, yeah, if something like that, I don't feel like it's that big of a deal. To just like, like, it's like, oh, you got marijuana? Really? That's what you're arresting me for? Like, you do know there's countries that have it legally. Well, not countries, states that have it legally.
Different, yeah.
But, you know, here it's legal, so, but I don't smoke, so it's whatever. Alright. Thank you so much for coming in, Zane. I do appreciate it. So right now on LA NOIRE, we're on trafficking. So the next time we'll be playing this game, we'll be doing trafficking, and I think after this is homicide. I forgot how it goes. It gets longer each one because the first part here is just like the tutorial, and now we're getting to the actual stuff where it's going to be more difficult. So, you know, it's going to get good. In the meantime, though, tell me what games you want to see me stream next. I brought a couple games with me. I might actually even play tomorrow. I might play this one. I don't know if you can see it. Oops. Let me see. I don't know if you can see it. Let me put up my camera. Okay. This one. This is Dead by Daylight. It is
I saw you played a bit of Skyrim.
Yeah, I was playing Skyrim.
You played that before?
Yes, I played Skyrim before. I just never beat it.
Yeah.
Hugs. If you're hugs, oh yes, hugs to you. Back to you, Zane. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you joining, and anybody else who's joined in the stream. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. If you guys want to see more, if you have any game suggestions, please do subscribe, comment, like, share. It helps me out a lot to see the channel building, and like I said, if I get up to 200 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway. And I haven't really decided which game I'm going to give away. It might be the Outlast game for the PS4 for all three. After I finish the second Outlast, I'll probably give out that, or the first Batman Telltale games. Or it might be something else completely. If you don't have a PS4, I have to think of something else for you. So, yeah, just that's where we come down to discussion.
$10 credit.
$10 credit and what?
$10 credit.
$10 for pizza. No. Oof. Oof. You can help yourself with that. All right.
That's right. I'll help you out if you want. I can give you some nice decals.
Alrighty. Well, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Like,
but
free stuff. I'll give you
Rocket League, I don't tend to. I should maybe play Rocket League one time during a stream. We'll see. I don't know. I like playing Rocket League. I tend to go back to it all the time. I can't really play it for a long time. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Again, thank you. Have a wonderful, great, and glorious night. And I will see you guys in the next stream. Peace. Dude, they can hear you. I said that. Zane is in here. I told you already. Sorry about my friend here. He's crazy sometimes and he forgets things. But thanks a lot, Zane, for coming by, and anybody else who joined in, thank you. See you in the next one. Enjoy this soothing music of LA Noire. Music that is nothing like what we have today.